or someone who is responsible for a CRM project in your organisation, you may well be wondering how on earth, from all the CRM partners you could choose from, you get the best partner for your organisation. In this video, I'm going to go through 7 questions, the answers to which will help you find that ideal CRM partner. But before I go into the questions and my thoughts around their answers, what is important to you in choosing the best CRM partner for you? Welcome. I'm Jill Walker, the creator of SuccessRM, your blueprint to CRM success. I've been working with Microsoft Dynamics 365, Microsoft CRM, and more recently Power Platform for over 20 years. I first cut my teeth on CRM 1.0 beta. Yes, it was a thing, and I've worked with every version since then. On the way, I've picked up an award or two. I've worked with a wide range of organisations, large, small, and in between. And working with those organisations, I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it is from those experiences that I've distilled these 7 questions that will help you choose the best CRM partner for you. How long has the CRM vendor that you're considering been working with the technology that you are considering? That's a reasonably obvious question. Nobody wants to be a particular vendor's first project, although by definition somebody has to be. What's perhaps more important is how long have the individual team members that will end up on your project been working with the CRM technology in question. I've been on a number of projects where individuals are on their first project, which would be fine if they were adequately supervised. Unfortunately, usually they're not. They are just thrown out and left to figure it out. Where is the team that the vendor is proposing based? In the current global economy, why is this important? It's important for a number of reasons. Firstly, hours that they work. If your developers or technical resources are based in a very different time zone to you, what effect is that going to have on the hours that they are available to support you and to interact with you? Secondly, language. If the technical team members don't speak the same language as you, what is that going to do to the understanding of your requirements, and what effect is that going to have on the timing of the project? As anyone who has known me for any amount of time will know, I could talk underwater with pebbles in my mouth about training and its importance to the project. There's a lot of questions that you want to ask around training. Firstly, obviously, what training will be included in your project? But also, and perhaps even more importantly, what training have they provided to the team members that are going to end up on your project? What is their approach to internal training? Do they do formal courses, or do they just expect their team members to get on and do it by themselves? Maybe give them a few links to pages on the internet. Fundamentally, for a project of this nature, there are 2 ways that you can bill. Most commonly for a lot of these projects, it is time and materials. And I personally think time and materials puts all of the risk onto you. However, if you're going to go fixed price, you have to find a way of describing whatever that work will be in a way that makes sense to both you and the vendor, so that you know what you're getting for the money and they know what they're expected to deliver. That is surprisingly difficult for many people. Project methodology does not just refer to Agile and Waterfall or Prince2 or PMBOK or Lean or any of those things. What you need to know here is exactly how the vendor that you're considering will approach your project. And part of this also falls on the previous point. What exactly will they do for you, and what are you going to be expected to do for yourselves? A common problem that I've seen is where the vendor thinks that all of the testing and the test scripts and the training of testers and a lot of other things around this issue are all your responsibility, not theirs. This is really a follow-on from the geographical question that I asked earlier, but there's a lot of other cultural issues that can raise their ugly head when you're not working with somebody whose technical team members are local. One of them is, how will they work? Do they have a team that is split into many layers, and therefore there will be Chinese whispers going on between whatever you outline to the people you're talking to and the message that gets to the person or the people who actually need to implement it? Another challenge that comes under here is what public holidays and religious cultural holidays will they be taking? How do they relate to your holidays, and will that be a problem? There is also questions around what they understand about your business, about an organisation like yours, and about, therefore, what is required by CRM. You really don't want to get into a situation where either you have to document it in nauseating detail, or you've got somebody in the team is having to document it in nauseating detail, and that is then finding its way onto a time and materials bill that of course you will have to pay. And the last question relates to your support once you have gone live. What exactly will they support? And perhaps more importantly, what won't they support? I've seen a number of support agreements which, when you dig into them, really start to look like this three-legged table. Looks good from certain angles, but as soon as you look closely or look at the right bits in the right directions, you realise that it just will not work. I hope that these 7 questions have sparked some thoughts for you. If I can help you further, working with your vendor, helping you to select a vendor, or with anything else with a CRM, and particularly a Microsoft Dynamics 365 or Power Platform project, please do get in touch. I would love to talk to you.